Cortez.
Mr. McCrory, after you and your wife received shocking results in this courtroom surrounding your daughter's paternity, you returned home and realized you have good reason to doubt your son, Keith's paternity.
Yes, because she was getting those cheeks clapped. She was getting those cheeks clapped.
Mr. McCrory, and so you just felt like you didn't have to tell the whole truth because you were so certain Keith Jr. was... Ms. McCrory, you claimed your daughter's results surprised you, but you're confident your husband fathered your 3-year-old son, and you hope to prove it today. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
In your court papers, it says you all broke up for a few days around Keith's conception. Is that true?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
You did?
Yes.
And so during that breakup, Ms. McCrory, did you sleep with anyone else? Were you intimate with anyone else?
Yes, I was.
Did you use protection?
No.
Somebody rockin', knockin' their boots, giving you. She was body rockin', knocking her boots. She was having lots of pleasure.
Had you ever told Mr. McCrory about this?
No, I didn't. Because I see it as that, why would I have to tell him if we're not together?
So you felt like we're broken
It's
up.
my business.
But when you get pregnant...
The bed wasn't even, like, cold. Like, we just broke up.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if me and her, you know, if something happens to her and she dies today, I'm not going to have a new woman in the bed 3 days later because, you know, to death do us part.
Come on, sir. You're not going to have a new woman in the bed unless you pay for her.
The thing was, I couldn't get a hold of her. I called her, and for 2 days she ignored me. Finally, I get a hold of her, and there's a guy in the background, and she's claiming it's her brother.
Oh, come on, Saucy. You couldn't do better than her.
The whole time we're together, he never comes over, and he lives 2 blocks away.
Why does the TV show have the judge out here looking all crazy with their hair?
And then when I say that to her, she's like, oh, well, my friends are here. I got to go. You know, we're just chilling, blah, blah, blah.
Interesting. So while you're taking that break or you're broken up, you admittedly slept with someone else.
Yes, I did.
Now, how disingenuous
Without protection.
is Judge Hairhead talking about
during the
they're in a marriage, but they
Keith
taking a break
Jr.,
and they broken up?
You never told him, even after the birth?
No, because I just 1,000% know that's his child right there. That's his kid. It's going to come back. It's going to come back. It's his child. You can tell. Look at it.
And so you just felt like you didn't have to tell the whole truth because you were so certain Keith Jr. was...
And it's just, I feel that it's not, everyone's making it seem like it's cheating. I wasn't with him. It's not cheating.
No. We're past the cheating part. We're on the paternity part.
Judge Hairhead.
And Your Honor,
we're on the part where you find out you're pregnant and you slept with 2. No, we're not on the marital part.
Well, the fact is, it's his kid. 1,000% sure.
You're that certain.
Yes.
But you were also very certain when it came to Nevaeh. I remember this attitude. I don't forget. You acted just like this the last time you were in court about Nevaeh.
Yep, but it wasn't it.
And it was not.
No, it wasn't. People make mistakes. It's like...
They absolutely did.
Certainly. You make mistakes. You know, you go to a hotel room, you take your drawers down, you take your panties down, and, you know, somebody slides in and smack your cheeks for about an hour or so, maybe an hour and a half. Yeah, you know, that's a mistake.
They do.
And that's why we're asking you, in this instance, did you make any other mistakes? Were you in a position...
I think she was in tons of
where
positions.
you may not know who Keith's biological father is. I mean, Mr. McCrory is truly doubting you.
He didn't doubt it the whole time we were together. The whole time the kid's been born, he hasn't doubted that kid at all until this last case with Nevaeh. And then you're going to bring it up?
Your Honor.
Why did he bring it up a long time ago?
See, I didn't...
Because he didn't know you cheated, right?
Right.
He didn't know you... Let me rephrase. He didn't know you slept with someone else when you were broken up. Am I correct?
Damn, Judge Hairhead. Could you be any more biased?
Because you said the bed wasn't even cold yet.
Yes, Your Honor. And see, the thing is the potential father, she would promise him, say she'd send him pictures and stuff like that, but she said she promised me she wasn't sending him pictures.
What kind of pictures are these?
Your Honor, I have pictures that she puts on Facebook all the time. That, you know, some of them are old, but some of them were recent. I mean...
Let me see those, Ron, even though I'm not sure I want to.
I mean, Your Honor, these are not pictures that a husband would want on her Facebook. I mean...
So these are photos that you're afraid she's also sending to men.
There's nothing wrong with that picture.
Yes, Your Honor.
No,
I am. I mean... The first one was just like not too long ago.
And those pictures, I mean, I wasn't even with him.
The first
and that's
one
just pictures.
was like
those pictures have been on
less than
Facebook
6 months
for
ago.
years, and I don't do that stuff no more.
The first one was like probably like less than 6 or 7 months ago.
No, those pictures are not 6, 7 months ago. Those are
The one with the top that you just.
There's nothing wrong
you
with
just
that
bought
picture.
Not
It's
long
no different
ago.
if a girl puts a bikini on and takes a picture on Facebook. It's a sports bra.
So, listen, Mr. McCrory, even though as a husband you may not want your wife posting these kind of photos, I don't think the photos alone are evidence that Keith Jr. may not be your biological child, but I do believe the fact that she admittedly slept with someone without protection, this guy, during the time you all were on this break,
What you talking about, lady?
is reason to doubt.
Yes, Your Honor. This was supposed to be my friend and her friend. He comes over our house, he chills out, he would come to the house and drink with us and crash on the couch for the night.
And this is the person she slept with?
Yes, Your Honor. If she's lying to me and it's not my son, I'm not going to stay with her. I'm going to leave her. I mean, I'm not going to be with somebody who lied to me about my son.
So the stakes are that high?
Yes, Your Honor.
How long have you guys been married?
We've been married for 3 years, been together for 4.
Really? And so you all are raising these 2 children together. You have this beautiful son. You love him dearly.
Yes.
But now you have questions regarding his paternity.
Yes, Your Honor.
And so now the marriage is on the rocks. You have absolutely no trust now.
Yes,
He's not really one to talk. Well, it's like, how would I know what he was doing for the 4 days? He could have been doing something.
I never.
He was
trusted
chatting with
anybody, Your
girls.
Honor.
Well,
with him.
you know what, Ms. McCrory, you're right. But if you haven't heard about any babies being born as a
How do
result
I know?
of it,
You know, you never know.
But I'm saying you wouldn't.
Not with him.
If you do, you're welcome to come back. But in this instance, we're talking about Keith Jr. I mean, that's why we're here.
Shouldn't be-
Because
It shouldn't even be.
My name's on the birth certificate. I have that with me here today.
you brought the birth certificate.
I got a copy of it.
Let me see that, Ron. Can you hand it to me?
I mean, and I was excited when Keith was born. I've always wanted a son that I can give my last name to that can share that bond of a junior and that can pass that on to his son.
The truth is, because she did have unprotected sex with somebody else, it's possible that this little boy is not yours.
Yes, Your Honor.
And that's been eating away at you.
Yes, Your Honor. Going through all this, Your Honor, it made me kind of think about things like, I mean, there was a time and period.
Yeah, she's not going to sit there and talk about how she was jumping in and out of bed and enjoying the fruits of her labor. No, she won't do that.
Miss McCrory, give yourself a minute and then come back in. Let's finish this case. Mr. McCrory, this is the reason why you asked the court for a lie detector test.
Yes,
Because you
Your
don't have any trust.
I don't have any trust.
Come on back in. What's making you so emotional, ma'am?
Because it's his kid.
And what, you just feel like you're getting, you're beat down by the accusations, or what, you have so much on you because everything didn't turn out the way you thought with Nevaeh, then you come back
Yeah,
home.
because I feel bad that I don't know who her dad is.
And
That's some bullshit.
that case, you feel like, affected the way your husband feels about your son.
Yes.
And that's upsetting you.
Yes, it does.
You know, I would think that way. I mean, like I said, like in the beginning it was positive, this one, but there's other options. And then towards the, at the time of court and after court, it was bouncing back and forth. You know, let's write this person, let's write that person. And then talking to, you know, the possible of Nevaeh, you know, the possible father, writing back and forth about your kid looks like my kid.
Of course I'm going to do that when I'm trying to find out who her dad is. She
You
has
know-
a right to know. Just like he has a right to know, but she's going to look stupid because it's his kid.
But we're in court today talking about Keith Jr. And the truth is that there is at least one other possible father for Keith Jr.
Not to me, no. He is the father.
Well, we've heard this before, Miss McCrory.
And it
Didn't turn out the way you said.
done
And
now.
that's what is making him so nervous.
The other thing that makes me nervous is that the other possibility is still on her Facebook today.
So it concerns you that she's still in contact
Yes.
with this person.
Well, I'm going to obviously be in contact with the person. I tried to tell him about it just in case it wasn't, but I know 1,000% sure he's the father. He's going to look stupid.
So, Mr. McCrory, you asked Ms. McCrory to submit to a lie detector test. We have administered that lie detector test, and I have the results for you. Would you like to hear them?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ron, the envelope, please. These results were prepared by a licensed polygraph examiner. Before I read these results, Ms. McCrory, what do you expect that we will find out?
The truth. On it all. I'm not lying about anything.
Okay. Ms. McCrory, you were asked from 2013 until the present, have you slept with anyone other than one man you admitted to your husband? You admitted that you did.
Yeah, I did.
Who is that person?
To someone else. It was mistakes when I got together, so he shouldn't be over there shaking his head because he's no better.
All right. Ms. McCrory, you were then asked if you sent racy pictures to anyone other than your husband in the last 4 years. You admitted that you did. Ms. McCrory, you were asked if you had sexual intercourse with the other possible father of Keith Jr. other than the 2 times you previously admitted. You said no. The lie detector determined you were being deceptive.
What? What the heck is that?
Lying.
No, that's not. That don't make no sense.
So is there anything you'd like to add? Do you have anything you want to share? Do you want to share with your husband? Maybe something you haven't told him to let him know that you're trying to be truthful.
How is it Judge Hairhead is blatantly against this man and nobody checks her?
I am truthful. I've been truthful. Well, I mean, other than that lie, I'm not gonna. I mean, it's not. It's not really a lie, because it's like we weren't together. I mean, we got back together. Why should I have to tell him?
Maybe because the child he thinks is his child may not be?
No, I'm 1,000% sure it's his child. I'm not worried about it.
He literally has tears in his eyes in this moment, and he's worried. You act like you don't care.
I do care.
But he's worried.
I do care.
You have an interesting way of showing it.
I do care.
What are you feeling in this moment, Mr. McCrory?
Like, hurt? I mean...
This is him at the job.
Single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies.
Just confused. I mean... I don't know, like, where the trust is here. You know, I've even had somebody come up to me in a grocery store.
F the trust. Where your balls at, man?
And, you know, just laugh at me, say, oh, you're with Rose. And I say, yeah. And he's like, I slept with her, you know, a few months back.
No, that's not true.
And, you know,
I never slept with him.
She says that he's just saying that he wants to sleep with her, that she never touched him. He hung out before I was in the picture.
So after you hear these results, do they further compound the doubt you were feeling when you walked into this courtroom today?
Yes, Your Honor, they do.
Do you understand how this led you to this point in your marriage, Ms. McCrory? Do you get it?
I get it. It's just I don't understand, like, why we're even here.
Wow.
Because
I want a son that I can actually see, that I can play baseball with. I mean, I still love my son, and I'm still there for him. But I want to raise my son, Keith. I want to give him my last name and have him give the junior on to his son to play ball with him, to, you know, toss the baseball, you know, play sports with.
God forbid, not these sports.
Single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies.
You can see from the tears in your eyes that the fear that that may not ever happen,
Yes, Your Honor.
it's bothering you.
This should be bothering you too.
I can tell. I understand. Ms. McCrory, do you understand his fear at all?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I can understand his fear a little bit. I mean,
No more clowning around. I'm not the vindicator. I'm a victimizer.
because if I slept with somebody, possibility, okay, maybe it is, but it's just, I believe 1,000% it's his child. He looks just like him.
No more clowning around. I'm a violator.
And the thing that she doesn't get is I should have been able to make that decision. You don't think it's his. It's possibly yours. I should have been able to hear that. We should have been able to get through that. It shouldn't have been, you know, hey, 2 weeks ago, there is a possibility. I did do this, you know.
I understand.
Single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies.
Well, you know what? That's why I'm here, to bring clarity to a cloudy situation. Ron, I'm ready for the envelope.
Yes, ma'am.
These results are prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of McCrory versus McCrory, when it comes to 3-year-old Keith McCrory Jr. It has been determined by this court, Mr. McCrory, you are the father.
Yeah, I told you so.
Congratulations.
Say, get the fuck out of here!
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm happy for you. You have a beautiful little boy. You have Nevaeh. And you're married. For better or for worse, this may be your worst. I want to talk to you all in my chambers. I do. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Yes, Your Honor.
Meet me there. Court is adjourned.
This courtroom drama should have most of you young men shook. If you get yourself into a situation where you're married in the United States and you're looking to have a family, you better have DNA testing on everything you do. You need to have private investigators thoroughly check out the woman that you're with, vet her properly. Because if you don't, you're putting yourself in a position to have a horrendous outcome. I'm not saying that you can't build a family in America. I'm just saying it's not best to do it with an American woman. I'm just saying you can't break her back. I'm not saying you can't smash her cheeks. I'm not saying you can't take her to Pound Town. But if you take her to Pound Town, you're going to get ground down. So strap it up. Wrap it up. Let her lick it up. And in the court of public opinion, America has an all-out war against you as a man, especially as a young man, a young heterosexual man. You better pick your chips up and get into a different market. Go to Asia, go to Japan, go to Brazil, go to the Netherlands. But take your value somewhere else. And try not to bring it back. Because here, you're in trouble, young man. This hair-headed judge was totally biased and in favor of the woman that just blatantly disregard her marriage vows. She has no problem with it. You could tell she's cool with it. What you should do is wrap up, strap up, and back the hell up on all these hoes. Hey yo! Thanks for watching and subscribing. We drop 3 videos every week, and I'll catch you in the next one. Salute! Hey yo! Thanks for watching and subscribing. We drop 3 videos every week, and I'll catch you in the next one. Salute!